Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
Man, one of the best that did it and got away with it.
Yeah.
He's here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Man, Cedric the Entertainer.
Woo! Yeah.
Ceddy Bo, how you doing, man?
What's up, dog? I'm good, man. Good to be here this morning, man.
Oh, man, I don't really count the next man money, man, but when I watch you, man, on these game shows and having your own series and, you know, touring and man, dog, I'm counting your money, man. I'm counting your money make me feel better.
See, that's good, but remember, I'm married, though, so I don't see most of that. Most of that is already spoken for.
So somebody already getting a piece of that,
somebody
right?
like, look, we got the kids in private school, and then we're going to do this tomorrow, and then I'm going to get a new couch. And I'm going to build a different kitchen.
Yo, private school. You got kids in private school?
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this. Man. My daughter is in a private school, and every year they want to find out how much you make. Do your private school do that?
Well, and then, they want to find out what you make. Then they want you to pay for the kids, and then they want you to just, for some reason, just give them an extra donation throughout the year. Just if you just feel it in your heart.
Right?
To just allow yourself. We've noticed that you've made some money. We've checked your records. And would you like to give even more to the school?
Yeah.
No. I'm good. I'm straight.
You never donated?
The wife.
Yeah, you know, you try to get some favors going in there, you know what I'm saying?
And it works out. Yeah.
It'll be a little donation situation.
Yeah, that's one of the best hustles going.
Yeah, no, that private school game is hot. See, they try to shut down the charter school stuff though, right?
Yeah,
which is kind of private, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they want the money like up front now.
Yeah.
It's like just, you know, your kid wants to graduate at all, just give us the cash.
Give it to cash. You're paying for the diploma.
There's no public school situation that's gonna work for you.
Yeah, we're paying for the diploma.
So then how did you grow up? Did you grow up in private school?
No, public school. But you know, it was a different era. It was a different era, but it was all public school. I was from St. Louis, so you know. Ooh. I mean, we only rode past the private schools. It was like two of them. You look over there, you're like, ooh, look at mama and daddy there. Just my mama was dropping me out.
Yo, that's true. Like parents, it's like when you're private school, it's like the parents go to the school too, man.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And somebody need to do a series about that because it's like inside of the private schools, it's like this own like kind of Peyton Place world where it's all kinds of stuff going on, gossip, people know other folks' lies. I was like, if you can do a story around what happened at an elementary school, you'll be like, yo, you can get some crime, drama, intrigue. It's going on.
It's going on, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's vicious for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's vicious, man. It's like Gossip Girl and Mean Girls all rolled up in one.
Wow.
Like that bubble those privileged kids live in is worse than the hood.
Yeah.
Right?
But privileged.
Kids.
It's the key
gangsters.
word. Yeah, privileged gangsters.
Yeah.
All right, tonight is a special episode of Soul Man.
Yep.
Tonight, Reverend Sherman is going to meet the president, right?
Yeah, Reverend Boyce is my character.
Reverend Boyce.
Boyce Valentine.
Your boy's Valentine,
I'm going to a presidential fundraiser.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a situation, though, where I got hooked up by my daughter's boyfriend, who is, my daughter's 21 on the show, and my daughter's boyfriend is my age. So I'm dealing with the fact that she's dating this old dude right now, and I just can't get ready for it. So, you know, we wanted to approach the show that way, but he's got the hookup where, you know, he's done like some stuff for the president, so he's got all these, you know, extra stuff that he can do for us, and I just don't want to give him his props because, you know, he like my daughter. I'm like, dude, that's not cool. Like, she a little girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, so it's just kind of dealing with those issues. Like, that's the stuff we want to do this season on the show is kind of like talk about things that affect your life that's not necessarily religious, but is it right? Like, what is your opinion on these kind of things? So it's going to be fun, and I got the president on there. We're going to do it for the Vine. We're doing it all on there this one.
You know, I wish you would have had called me, said. I mean, you
got
Way.
Yeah, I could have consulted him. You know, I've been to the White House, met the president a few times.
Just in case you didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Well, you know, just before he was reelected, the last time in the White House in the Blue Room, Him and I sat down.
Oh.
And I, you know, listen, you can hear us talking.
You're listening to the only show with a direct hotline to the president.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Good to
Thank
see
you,
you, man.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Sway in the morning.
You heard that, right?
Was that him?
You heard that?
That was mainly voiceover. Was that was it Sway? Was it actually?
Sway, you need a confirmation now, Sway.
I know you be plugged in, Shaq. Sway, I know you be plugged in, man. I saw it online. He was actually in the blue room wearing blue.
Yeah.
So
right,
you
that's
just
right,
mixed
yeah.
in. It was kind of like green screen. You didn't see Sway.
Wow. All right, the Soul Man tonight, 10:30 TV Land. Man, I love your show.
Yeah.
Because looking at you, sometimes when you met a person, you know a person, you meet them, you know them so long, it's hard to separate the character from the person. But it's so easy. Like, I believe when I'm watching you in character that I'm watching the character. And the characters be so funny to me.
Yeah, man. That's the fun thing of either about acting or especially comedic acting. Like for me, it's trying to find things that you can, you can kind of make real. Like, it's either you pull it from your real life or people you know, and then you try to turn those characters real. I was saying that about, I was talking the other day about the barbershop character was the same thing. It was like a combination of people I knew, and I just made it one thing. Yeah. But, everybody was able to kind of, jump in on that. And then Reverend Boyce is kind of the same thing. When I created the show, it was really kind of loosely based off this idea like of people like Al Green, Mace, people who like did something in one thing, and then they changed, like it's like when Mace became a preacher, we was all sitting around like Mace. What he gonna tell you? He too tongue tied to be a preacher. But then I started thinking about what if R. Kelly became a preacher, and then I was like, ooh, would you go to that church? That would be very highly sexual innuendos. So that's kind of where my character is. He wrote a lot of sexy songs and when in his heyday, and then he became a preacher, and it's like, well, people forgive you for that and then allow you to be something different. And so that's why I have a lot of fun with this character.
On the show, have you performed one of those sexy songs?
Yeah, I did. I performed a couple of them. I did Sex With You. I did Spanking Ain't Just For Kids. I did.
I like that.
Can we hear a little bit of one?
What was it? It's like spanking ain't just for kids. Sometimes a man gotta do what he gotta do. Spanking ain't just for kids. Hey. It might be rough, but you can't call it abuse. No, baby.
Cedric the Entertainer, 888-742-3345. Yeah, make sure you watch that tonight. Cedric the Entertainer is here. What I like about your series, The Soul Man, is, growing up watching Moving On Up, the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Watching.
I like that. Do another one. Like, do a scene. Because we was all like, Jefferson.
Good time.
Good time.
Sorry.
Like,
Barney Miller? What's happening?
Okay.
Nice. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Let me give you one more. Hold on. Let me give you one more.
Come on, Sway.
Surf for the Sun.
That's it.
What kind of host play his own game? You like?
You saw that? Sway be hard.
It was exciting that he got it right.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good.
Well, you're a game show host.
Yeah.
Man. And being a game show host, what kind of hosts their own game is kind of like what you do. We got a brand new game called
Who Wants to Get Out of the Hood?
Oh, yes.
Cedric the Entertainer, we want you to play Who Wants to Get Out of the Hood.
All right.
And we came up with a few questions and some options. And DB is going to deliver those questions for you.
All right, Cedric. If you fart in the club and a little dookie comes out, do you A, keep dancing and act like it's somebody else, B, leave the club, or C, go to the bathroom and throw your drawers out?
who wants to get out of the hood? I'm gonna go with you're at the club, you are dancing, it's going down, you fart a little dookie. I'm gonna go with C. You're gonna kind of throw the draws away and keep the party going.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's a correct answer.
Yeah.
Now for double the coins.
If you meet a girl that's beautiful but has funky ass breath, do you A, offer her some gum?
Yeah.
B, pretend you don't smell it, or C, cut the convo and bounce?
Fine. Bad body.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Offer some gum and see if that effectively works.
He's correct.
Yeah. Do not give up.
No.
If your homeboy sleeps with a girl you used to date, do you A, slap him upside his head, B, charge it to the game like Silk the Shocker, or C, cry yourself to sleep?
You have to B, charge it to the game like Silk the Shocker.
Oh my God.
He is correct.
Ced getting out that hood.
And your final question. If you're eating at a friend's house but the macaroni's soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood, do you A, give it to the dog under the table, B, eat the food anyway, or C, play it off and say you're full?
You gotta play it off and say you're full.
4 for 4.
Because if they ain't got a dog in the hood that's in the house, that's a whole nother kind of dog right there. Like, we don't have dogs in the hood that's in the house.
Yo.
You get Debo and put him in the room, dog. I'm not eating with your dog in it.
Ced, where the dog be at in the hood?
Outside, tied up.
Yo, you got 4 for 4.
I'm out the hood.
You out the hood. Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
We were just sitting there talking off air about longevity.
Yeah.
And making parallels to rappers who are so sick, like Pusha T.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And even though they are so sick, they don't, kind of get a chance to reach certain heights.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, because I love like the rap style, and like the word play is a lot clever, but you never really see them like kind of get that worldwide fame, that thing that everybody like. You go like, this is one of the top rappers to me. Like this dude should be a lot more prevalent. You know what I mean? But see, it's just those things that you got to continue to fight through. You can build a long career. Just being great, being good, being consistent, and those things count for a lot too, So that's important about, especially in the world of comedy too. I try to, that's what I feel like. I just try to work hard and just be consistent with putting out stuff that can work. Sometimes you're going to be at the top of the food chain, but in general, you know what I'm saying? I'm always accountable. You can always count on something going to be like, if I do it, it's going to be funny at least. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
And with comedy is different. Like with rap, rap fans sometimes to me could be real shallow in a certain sense. In comedy, you could be funny when you first hit the scene. 5 years later, you still funny. You still get props and respect. 10 years later, you're still funny. You get props and respect. 15 years, you can make a career. You could die funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And rap, you could be dope, but you only get 4 or 5 years to be dope on the average.
Yeah.
And the fans, no matter what you do, might think, well, he's older. Fabulous been around, or he's not old, but he's been around, or Pusha T has been around. And there's only one or two of those Nas's or Jay-Z's that are able to kind of keep the pinnacle, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like ageism. Y'all don't have that in comedy.
Not really, because you have people that have, definitely longevity. You look at me, Steve, DL, all us. We've been in it since we was young, still doing it. You think of people like Chris Tucker that started like young. You know what I'm saying? And, Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? We still like out there is probably and you'll get 1 or 2 new people in the game, be it Kev or Cat, when they they get they pops. You know what I'm saying? But then you got guys that still need they still deserve their shots. They funny like D-Ray and D. Cole. And, like a lot of the young cats, Lil Rel, a lot of these dudes is funny dudes that need, that'll eventually get their big shine. But, it's still small windows to come in most of the jobs and most of the opportunities given to the bigger brands, Yeah. So, like you got Dwayne still out there. We got that movie coming out too, me and Marlon on
oh my God,
April
100 House 2.
100 House 2. That's going to be fun right there, man. So there's like good stuff right there, man.
I was gonna ask you about the haunted house too. That was in 2. Are you guys gonna do Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins too?
You know, it was good because I had Martin on the show last week, which was dope. Shout out Martin Lawrence. He was on the show. I did a live episode of The Soul Man. That's how we premiered. It was crazy. Martin was on. Brandy was on. B.O.B. was on the show. It was fun. Betty White. But Martin, we was talking about that, like the opportunity, because that movie was fun. Me, Monique, Mike Epps, you know, so it was fun to do it. So it's just like, it's a studio call. Like, I guess they want to see what, you know, if it's an opportunity to put together the movie. But I love those kind of films for us. Like, you know, they culturally fun and they feel authentic to like family and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
All right, we got Joey on the line from Texas. Good morning, Joey. How you doing?
Man, how about you?
Doing okay. Say what's up to Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, what up, Ced?
What's up, fam? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I saw you, I guess it was like 5 years ago in San Antonio. You were talking about how white people and black people treat dogs different. Mike Dick was locked up.
Oh.
Now, that shit keeps reaffirming itself, though, man. I was rolling around with my friends last week, and I saw a fat white lady have a dog on her back while she was driving at a stoplight. Straight up, I was like, watch this. The dog's going to lick her in the mouth.
Sure enough.
No, sure enough, it did. I was like, yo, y'all, everyone in the car owes me dinner.
Damn, the dog.
Yeah, they will do that. Like, we like, you know, our dog try to kiss us in the mouth. We be like, is you gay? What are you doing? What are you doing, King? Like, why are you in my grill? Like,
we got C on the line. Good morning, C. C, you there?
What's up? What's going on?
What's up?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your question for Cedric?
What's going on, Sid?
what up, fam? What up, C?
Ain't nothing, you simple mother. Loving you. Hey, check this. What's up? Hey, look, it's a pleasure speaking with you, Sam, first of all.
No doubt.
Okay, C, I'm glad you got that off. Right, we got Matt. Matt from New York. What's your question, Matt?
What up? What's going on, yeah?
Real quick, Matt.
All right, man. Yo, I just want to ask you a question. I got a friend that's going into comedy school, and he's not funny at all, and he's spending a lot of money investing it. And I'm his homie, you know, I'm supporting him and stuff. You know, I keep laughing at his corny jokes. But what do you think about school? Do you think he can become funny, or is something you just born with?
I mean, most people that do it well, they born with the ability to do it. I mean, it is an opportunity to learn how to write and craft a joke. Like, if you're a person that can, you know, that's, you know, basically a good writer, you can learn how to write a joke and deliver it in a way, you know, that allows you to do it in a place where you get on stage and they teach you how to set it up. So you can see people that can learn that, but the real thing that's gonna make you laugh, that's gonna make you feel, those are usually people that are naturally good at it, and they just learn it a different way. So I don't know how you can really encourage like comedy university where you can come out and be a professor and a doctorate in comedy. I have my comedy laugh HD, and I have a ha-ha degree from the ha-ha Institute. You know, like, I don't
Comedy
know.
University.
Yes, I don't know if they're gonna really work. They sound like your friend being set up, man, to just pay some money.
You get something like, must be a private school.
Yeah.
Cedric the Entertainer, man. Hey, man, it's always good to see you, loved one.
You're listening to Sway in the morning on Shea 45.